Hello, Aries. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do a May 2021 tarot reading for you. We're using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition, and I'll also bring in a butterfly affirmation card for you. Okay, that's a very springtime type of card, and so I'm happy to bring those back. All right, so this reading is for my Aries friends. What do we need to know for the month of May for the sign of Aries? All right, let's take a look. All right, that's interesting. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck coming up. And so it could be for some of you that there's a real kind of, I want to say like a spiritual atmosphere or a knowingness inside. That's what I'm picking up, like a knowingness that things are happening according to a higher plan. That sounds a little bit cliche, I think, the way I phrased it. But if you're resonating with that, I think you'll know what I mean. We have the Six of Swords coming in, all right? The Sun. Interesting. And now the Six of Cups, all right? Two sixes, that's getting now even more interesting, okay? Interesting to start. I think I'm interested in every single card, so I say that a lot. But the two sixes, and now the Two of Swords coming in. All right, interesting. Let's just take a look at this for just a bit before we pull a few more cards. I feel, Aries, that you're in the middle of a process, and it feels like it has taken a lot of time. That is what I'm picking up, and for Aries in particular, that can potentially make you feel even actually a little frustrated, okay, at times, because Aries likes things to move very quickly. No one can keep up with Aries. Aries is the fastest, the quickest sign in the zodiac when it comes to doing things and energy. And so if it has taken a long time for things to get going, it could be that you're wondering, like, how do I bring back that spark, that energy, that drive? And I am picking up actually even almost an advice message even this early on in the reading, or I might say a confirmation message for some of you. I think that if you are practicing techniques of being in the present moment, that is absolutely the thing to be doing right now, especially if it feels like you would like things to move faster and there's a little frustration building up. I think you have, like, I'm hearing this, like your spiritual toolbox is really outfitted. Like the techniques and the things that you can do to get through this particular period. And one of them can be, and I'm picking up this too now. One of them can be actually, this thing I've been working at like crazy trying to get going. I'm actually going to put that aside for a little bit and just do something to really get into the present moment. It could have to do, quite literally, with going outside into the beautiful springtime air, if you're experiencing that in your part of the world, and enjoying the sunshine and the flowers, or taking an afternoon off. To just get into the present moment and know, boy, this gets back to that Hierophant. Did we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck? It really gets back to that kind of spiritual knowingness. Like, you know exactly what to do in order to get things off the ground. All right. In order to get things off the ground, and also to be patient, I should say. Okay. Now we have the Emperor coming in. All right. Also suggesting that you've taken a lot of actions, you've put a lot of things into place. The King of Swords coming in. All right, interesting. Let's pull a few more cards. Now we have the Eight of Swords. All right, so we're just getting some confirmation coming in regarding the messages that I was getting initially. Actually kind of like seeing that because, I mean, overall, the messages, even if it feels like you're not exactly sure when things are going to take off and get moving, you are doing the right things. You've made plans, you are executing plans, you have executed plans, and it is, I think, a matter of divine timing. You can feel it coming. I'm picking that up too. Like you can feel it coming. You just know that it is coming. And here is Four of Rods coming in. Beautiful to see, actually. Just telling me, it's very close. It's very close. The time is right. We have the Hermit. Interesting. All right. I really feel like that Hermit coincides with the Hierophant card. I do feel that for some of you, so let me put it this way. For some of you, okay, so what I'm picking up is cycles of life, like spirals, right? Like moving through life in these kind of like in these cycles, like a spiral is what I'm picking up. And like with each spiral in your development, you get a little bit closer and closer to understanding things such as divine purpose. All right, your divine purpose, your connection with spirit, your reason, I want to say, for living and being here, your purpose, the things that you are supposed to be learning in this life. And I feel that for some of you, you are, let's just say that this next spiral or this next development is bringing you to a very high level of awakening and spiritual awareness. All right. Boy, I'm getting a very heavy duty spiritual reading here, let me say. So, and my readings can kind of tend that way. But this is really coming in from the cards. And now we have one more six. All right. The Six of Coins. I love seeing this. I really do. Because there is such a, wow, that's 3 sixes. There's such a strong emphasis in your reading with these sixes. And what it is telling me overall is that your patience is going to pay off. Okay, your patience is definitely going to pay off. And so continue. Sounds like I'm giving a command, but this is really kind of like the advice. This is the advice that's coming in from this reading for me, is to continue to go over those lists, those plans, execute, it's like, maybe one thing a day, or this week I'm going to do that. So continue going over those lists, executing your plans, and continue to just move forward very patiently, because you are absolutely putting yourself into a position, okay, into a position where you will be able to, I want to say, connect with other people in the way that you desire, okay? So if you've been resonating with this reading, I think you're going to know what that means, what's coming through. All right, let's take a look at your butterfly affirmation for the sign of Aries. Well, let's just take a look actually at the image first. It's such a pretty springtime butterfly, those beautiful flowers. You're moving forward. We can see the direction of this card. The butterfly is moving forward. It's moving upward. And that is the direction that you are headed. Here's the message for you, Aries. The universe has something very special in store for me. Absolutely, this resonates with the reading. absolutely ties in with what I was talking about regarding a spiritual knowing. This indeed could relate to that idea of reaching a higher level of consciousness. It's about faith, positivity, and knowing in your heart of hearts, that something very special and wonderful is just ahead. All right, Aries, that's your reading for May 2021. Thank you so much for being here as always. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you next time.